My supervisors asked me to feed Auntie here and give her some fresh water, and then provide her with some enrichment. Now, Auntie here is 10 months old, so as we can see here with the feeding guide, she should be getting about 3/4 of a cup daily. So splitting that up into 2 meals, she should be getting about roughly a third of a cup, a little more per feed. Now, just before we prepare the food, just remember to wash our hands, just to reduce the chances of any possible contamination towards our food. And just remembering to get in our palms, in between our fingers, on the back of our hands, under our fingernails, and our wrists as well. And now that we've finished washing our hands, we can move on to preparing our food. Just remembering to chuck on our PPE first, so that'll be our gloves, just to further reduce any chances of possible contamination towards our food. Now, with deciding on bowls here, we're going to be going with the smaller bowl as it's just more suited for a cat of her size. And then we're going to be grabbing our kibble. Now, she's going to be eating some tuna and vegetable mixed kitten kibble. And then we can grab our measuring cup and just measure out a little over a third of a cup. And now that we're done with preparing the food, we're going to grab our second larger bowl and we're going to be using that for the water. So we're just going to fill that up to about 3/4 of the way full. And then we're going to bring that back over. And then we can take off our PPE and just chuck that in the general waste bin. And then we can bring Auntie her food. And we'll just be monitoring her for a bit just to see if she has any issues with it. And after monitoring her for a while, she seems to be finished with eating her food. Although she hasn't eaten all of it, we can just throw the rest of that in the general waste bin and we can take note of that. Now, moving on with her enrichment plan, we provided her with a cat tower just so that she has some places to hide in, some places to climb, somewhere to claw at with the scratching post, and she can also jump from here onto other platforms in the room as well. All of this providing her with plenty of physical stimulation and entertainment.